So, if I wanted to be rich at the age of 16 and now I'm 43 years old, what would I have done differently? The first thing I would have done was I really would have taken, I would have had taken a Roth IRA a lot more serious. A lot more serious. Well, let me take a step back because I never met anyone, that talked about Roth IRAs. Let me take a step back. I would have learned a whole lot more about finance, personal finance. I would have learned as much as possible. And yes, I did listen to Dave Ramsey and stuff like that growing up, but I could have learned what not to do from what I saw, right? I seen so many people around my area who were horrible with money. Horrible with money. The area I lived in was poverty. A lot of people lived in poverty. Some people were like teetering middle class, but the buying the cars and buying all these expensive items and clothes, I should have seen that and recognized that's not the life I want, because if buying those things leads you to where I live, then that's not what I want. But unfortunately, I went down that path because I didn't know any better. So I was buying basketball jerseys. Oh my God. I bought so many basketball jerseys and football jerseys because in the 90s, that was the style. And I wasted so much money on that. So much money. If I would have had gotten better financial education, I would have taken that money and put it into a Roth IRA. There's nothing better than a Roth IRA. You see, right now I'm 43 and I don't regret a lot of things in life because now I'm more motivated and I'm wiser than I was when I was 16. And throughout my life experience made me wiser. But a Roth IRA and understanding the importance of investing early, right? Investing early, the compound interest you're going to get from it would have been amazing. And I would not have been wasting money on freaking clothes. That was ridiculous. I cannot believe I wasted so much money on jerseys. That was just ridiculous. Jerseys and sneakers. So many jerseys and so many sneakers. That was just a waste. But most of us already made that mistake. But that's the one thing I would have not, or one of the things I would not have done. The next thing is to continue working and just continue saving, right? But understanding a job is a job. A job is a job. You see, everyone says you work hard and you stay quiet and you basically get rewarded for working hard. That was a lie. Working hard didn't get you that far, man. Didn't get you that far. Basically, you're making the job of a manager a lot easier, and they feel like, well, you're a hard worker, and they don't reward you for it. Maybe way back in days, working hard, you got rewarded for it. But I've noticed throughout time, you don't get rewarded for it. People now don't even want job promotions. I don't even want job promotions. I don't want to work that hard. I work smarter. That was my thing, right? I learned to work smarter. So the advice I would tell myself is don't work hard, work smarter. Try to make things as easy as possible in your job, okay? As easy as possible. In whatever job you have, try to make things as easy as possible. Work smarter. Don't try to work long hours and being number one. That's not worth it. Because I recognize people who try to finish on top, they don't always get rewarded. Sometimes the person who just knows how to network and knows how to get things done a lot quicker are the ones that get rewarded. That's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. And I will also look into my company benefits as soon as you get that job, right? Like if they have a 401k match, take that instantly. Instantly. Don't procrastinate. Take the 401k instantly and get the match. That is highly important. If you're noticing, a lot of things I'm saying is about the future. That is really important. You want to invest in your future to make sure you can retire with dignity and with money. Because nowadays you're seeing so many people retiring with no money whatsoever. And that's what's going on now. And that's, people just getting crushed over it. The next thing I would tell myself is, remember, education is awesome, but it's not the end all be all, right? Education is not going to a 4-year school and that's it. Education is a lifestyle. Education is something you do every single day. You have to learn every single day. Just because you get your degree doesn't mean that's it, you made it. You got to keep on learning, keep on studying, keep on challenging yourself, right? Just keep on learning and challenging yourself. When it comes to finances, just learn and challenge. And that is the way you're going to move up, right, in this world. Or try to be the best that you can be and make the most money that you can. is by learning. And it's not only learning from books, it's about just learning from just experiences, right? Things that you see, things that you witness. You take that in, you become a sponge, you absorb everything, and then you come up to your own conclusion. Don't let other people, that's another thing, don't let other people dictate where you go. You gotta take way more control of your life. You know, a lot of times you're hearing people complaining about the president this and that. I'm the Obama, I make no money. I'm the Trump, I make so much money. I'm the Biden, I make none. Listen, if your president dictates your life, you don't have much of a life, right? You need to have complete control of your life, and don't give it up. Every single day you have to fight for control, because everything is trying to get your attention, right? Everything out there is trying to grab your attention, and it's trying to take, you know, your money, it's trying to take your attention, because attention is a new currency. We all know that. And if you're just there on Instagram scrolling, on TikTok scrolling, and you're getting into petty arguments about politics, you're losing control. And in this day and age, you need to have as much control as possible. Basically, to just have a clear mind and stay focused and to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, because there's a lot of negativity out there. Because in this society, guys, you're basically within the rat race. You're basically within the whole social media landscape, the whole culture, which is just, you know, work hard, be obedient, and just complain and just be lazy. Make things as easy as possible for yourself. But I would tell myself, no, take the hard path, the extremely hard, difficult path. That's the path you want to take, not the path that everyone takes and it's so easy, because the reward is not worth it, right? Anything that's easy to get is not worth having. That's like my saying, and I always repeat that, right? So understand at a young age, don't settle for the easy stuff, because once you do that, you get really accustomed to it. And you say to yourself, well, why do all this when I'm comfortable with being comfortable, with doing the easy things? And that's what happens a lot to so many people. They just turn around like, man, I'm 45 years old or 50 years old. Like, I didn't save, I didn't invest. Like, where time went? Well, you gave it up, right? You outsourced your time. You outsourced your ability to build so much money and to find joy that you just gave it up. And that leads to the next thing, right? The next thing I would say is recognize a job, guys, is not forever. A job is a temporary thing. A job is a place you go to, you learn your skills, you sharpen your knife, you sharpen your axe, and then you go out on your own and try to start your business or try to start your side hustle. That's what a job is, 9 to 5. But so many people with the whole credit card debt, right? They get trapped with the credit card debt, trapped trying to get a house, getting expensive cars. Then now your 9 to 5 becomes a prison sentence. You got no choice but to stay there, right? And then you're miserable. And really not miserable at the job. You're not miserable because of the job. You're miserable because you put yourself in that situation and you want your job to bail you out. Your job didn't put you in the situation that you were in, right? You put yourself into that situation. You put yourself into all that debt. You did all of that yourself. You can't blame no one else. You have to just take ownership of it. So those are the things I really would tell myself, right? So much more I could say in this video, but those are the most important things. Is protect your time. Don't just give it up to everyone else. And man, at the age of 16, if someone right now is a teenager listening to this, you'll be filthy rich, man. You'll be filthy rich if you just try to go against society and do what you know is hard, but you know is right for yourself to grow. Continue to grow, continue to invest, let your money grow, continue learning, and you get to the stage in life, guys, but you don't need to wait till you're 50 or 60 to retire. You get to a point where you're 30, 35, where you can actually consider switching a job, going somewhere else, not retirement. You can't retire at age 35, it's way too young, but having that option, right? Making your primary income, your job 9 to 5, your secondary. That's the goal. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.